Yeah, we haven't found our god just yet, but that might be about to change. Now, Mantis, absolute fucking Chad insect, apex predator insect, and they're so fucking cool. I can't even talk about it anymore without just putting him directly in Koppi. That's our first god bug, god tier. They're so cool. They lightning speed reflexes, the claws perfectly designed to like reach out and snatch anything and then place it before their mandibles so they can chew its face off. A mantis is so adept at being a predator that a chameleon will try to use its long tongue to eat a mantis, pull the mantis over, and then the mantis will eat the chameleon's face instead. That's how fucking strong they are. They're so cool. They've got such a unique like look about them. They're so skinny, so like slender. And then there's like the orchid mantis is similar, but it has like a different, it looks more like a flower. It's very camouflaged and they just look beautiful. It's pretty scary, I'll admit. When I was a kid, I saw like they can get fucking huge. I swear, I saw one on someone's window that was like bigger than a foot long. A big fucker on the window, and like on someone's like screen window. And I remember walking past it and thinking, if I don't get out of here, that thing is gonna eat me. And that is stuck. That image has stuck with me. I can still see it vividly. Huge fucking mantis on a window. They have too much aura. You can't fuck with them, man. I don't think they'd hurt a human that much. Like at most, you might get a scratch and it'll make you bleed. But they are still very like intimidating. They have aura. Mantis is crazy. So that's why he's going in Koppi, god tier bug. Pretty happy with my bee today. And bees are very, very special because they do a lot of pollination. And what do they do when they pollinate? They collect pollen, bring it back, and transform it into honey, which is the most delicious, gooey, sweet, juicy nectar in the world. And they're going straight into Koppi. That's our second god. They are very, very important animals. We would be dead without them, guys. I don't think flowers and trees and all these important things, so many plants, you know, wouldn't be around, and then we wouldn't be around if it weren't for bees. So we all ought to thank bees for their service every day. And I don't know, it seems like bees are kind of going extinct, or their populations are sort of dwindling these days. It's a little concerning. Don't know what's happening there. It's probably human interference, I'm sure. But I hope that the bees are okay, and we need to look after our bees. Save the bees, very important creatures. You know, they sting when they're in danger, but I feel like as long as you leave them alone, like unless you're extremely lucky, they won't really give you much of a problem. So I can't give them, you know, too much flack for the stinging. They don't usually cause that many problems for humans. As more than any harm that they could cause, they're so useful and so helpful to us. Yeah, call removers rather than exterminators. Don't kill them, just have them moved, you know? Bees are very nice. Little jumpy guy. Okay, there you go. Jumpy is going in Koppi. We got 3 gods. Jumpy is going in god tier because a lot of them have the cool stuff that spiders have, but they're just fucking adorable. Look at them. They got big, cute baby eyes. They jump around. They're more adept at jumping and pouncing more than other forms of hunting, I feel like. But I think they can still make webs and things like that. And they probably have a bunch of other unique behaviors. But I just think, you see, like they do these little dances. I don't know, that might be a mating display or something like that. But they're just so cute when they, you know, like spread their arms out and they go like whoop, 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 whoop. And doing little things like that. They're quite friendly. I feel like they're not as aggressive as other types of spiders. So I'm gonna give them points for that as well. And that's why I'm gonna put them in Koppi. And they're just PN. The Beetles. And I am willing to put Beetles directly into Koppi because they're so fucking cool. Like, oh my god, hang on. We got rhinoceros beetle, stag beetle, dung beetle, Hercules beetle. There's so many fucking sick beetles out there. And there's some more generic ones. I don't know, like Christmas beetle. I don't know, other types of scarabs. They're also kind of cool, but, you know, pretty normal. But I'm gonna say that rhinoceros beetle, Hercules beetle. These types of like fully armored, like mega battle beetles are so fucking cool. I'm willing to say that they'll bring every other type of beetle directly up into Kami. They're so fucking cool. I like them. Imagine going out in the summer. You got your bug net. You're looking for. Now what do we got here? Fucking a butterfly. Okay, that's cool, right? And then you look up in the tree, and there's a huge fucking 10-centimeter rhinoceros beetle up there. Can you imagine how sick that would be to find that out in the wild in the park or something? That would be dope. They're so cool. I wish that there was some like underground beetle fighting ring where you could place like huge bets on which beetle would win. I wonder if that exists. But I feel like that would be so hype. Dragon. You know where that's going, right? Dragonfly, apex predator, going right into Kami. Kami! They're so cool. They're so incredibly fast. They snatch their prey out of the fucking air. Regular flies, you think those are hard to catch? Try catching a dragonfly with your bare hands. Regular houseflies, they'll fly around over the pond or whatever, looking for some disgusting slop to, you know, sink its proboscis into. Dragonfly will literally catch it out of the air with its snatchety little arms and then eat it. And yeah, I remember that. They used to have huge fucking dragonflies in like dinosaur times. Gigantic fucking dragonflies. So you know they're strong when they've been around for that long. These guys are pretty fucking cool. They hover and they zoom and they reach incredible speeds, flying over a little pond, catching all these little buggies. They're cool. Yeah, they'll hunt mosquitoes for you. They get rid of the shitty F tier guys. These bottom tier busters. The dragonflies taking them out. I want to see dragonflies versus wasps, how that would play out. They've just got a very cool and iconic appearance, right? Everyone knows. It was one of the easiest ones to draw so far, and everyone can tell what I'm trying to draw. That's why dragonflies going straight into Kami, God tier. And I guess that's the final bug. Well, let's take a quick review of what we have here. S tier, Mantis, apex predator. B, so useful, delicious honey. Jumpy spider, this cute little guy. Beetles, armored muscle king, sumo creature. Kami dragonfly. Apex predator, jet fighter bug. Can you believe it? Those are our gods, our 5 gods of bug. Last but not least, we have honorable bug, tardigrade. I almost have a little hesitation to do it, but I might have to put them directly into Kami because they're just so strong and so interesting. They're so tiny little things, but so powerful, and so like the look as well. The visual is so interesting. It's like a little worm, but he walks, I don't know, almost like a mammal at the same time. I think that's why he gets the name water bear or moss piglet. It looks like he could be a lot bigger, but he's tiny like that. So it's kind of interesting. So I'm gonna put him right into Kami. Honorable mention bug, the tardigrade.
A few moments later.
I almost want to put the Isopod in Kami. Doshio. I feel like I was more excited about the Isopod than the tardigrade, if anything. Maybe I want to put him into S. Alright, we're switching spots. That feels better. I don't know. I feel like that makes sense too. I do like the tardigrade though. He's still S tier for sure.